All right. Good morning. It is a Monday. Monday, May 17th, 2021. Good morning, guys and gals, non-binary pals, and for those who are in the other parts of the world, good afternoon, evening, night, whatever time it happens to be for you. So we're going to get back into Star Citizen. Today we've had a few new commodities added over the weekend, and I've poked at a few of them, but you know it's been a couple of days. I want to actually do a bit of a deep dive. Guy, Keel, Lavu, John, good morning. Hope you guys are doing all right. Yeah, we'll just take our generic guy. We're not actually here to look pretty. We are here to make money. Let's go visit Australia. Hey, Chad. Happy Monday indeed. Yeah, you know, I'm not feeling too bad. Did a bit of shopping this morning. Got me some 99% fat-free ground turkey meat. Gotta try to turn that into spaghetti sometime this week. Let's go to Area 18. Why not? We like Area 18. It's pretty. Spent a lot of the weekend doing some eco with Crumpet. Man, I love eco. Eco's a time waster though. Time sink, whole time kitchen, you know. Hey, Elfiter, how you doing, man? I see that commander tag. Oh, I cannot wait for Odyssey. Like when Odyssey drops. Oh, guys, like there's gonna be so much on my plate. Around like that May 21st, 22nd timeline. Because like there's Odyssey, there's Invictus launch week, the DLC for Iron Harvest, or they're adding the Yanks, like the United States of Usonia is coming to Iron Harvest, so we get some American, you know, steamships, and I mean like, you know, the floaty ones like Zeppelins with cannons and stuff. Yeah, like there's gonna be a block of very busy stuff. Hey, Tom. Good to see you, Tom. And yeah, you see, Pyrite started playing Eco with Crumpet 9. Oh, he can tell you, like it is addicting. 2021 saved. Whatever do you mean, Keel? I feel like there's still plenty of time for things to go wrong in the year 2021. Also, I just like to note that it's been 3 minutes now, and we are still on a loading screen. Just, you know, an observation. Hey, Anubis, how you doing, man? Good morning to you. So my volume feels low. Might just be the music volume. Oh, yes, Ultra. You and me both. You know, Ultra, I miss getting shot at while doing trade. I really miss having to run away from stuff. That was one of my favorite things. Like, you know, trade is fun. I enjoy trading. Like, you know, I enjoy making money. But the thing I enjoy is having to do that fancy flying, you know? Like, you've got someone chewing out your tailpipe, you're trying to get to jump distance, you know, like seeing if you can break away, doing everything you can to keep that pirate off your backside long enough for you to actually make it away. Like, you feel that missile lock coming in, and you're doing every maneuver you have available to get away. And, you know, I haven't had that in a very long time. Like, probably not since maybe 3.9, 3.8, like, you know, one of those early days, and, I miss it. I miss it a lot. You know, Keel, I heard that too. And, you know, it's gonna be a while before I believe it. But, I have some hope. It sound good? Okay, so sound is good. Okay, good deal, good deal. Just, I checked it. I checked to make sure I was going... Ooh, hold up. Let me just double check something. Yeah, okay. I am on the correct microphone. Hey, did I? That's been alright so far. Nice quiet morning, did some eco. I wrote up a post on Spectrum about a possible theory of why trade is sucking right now, despite them, you know, making various affixes. I'm at the wrong trade terminal. Yeah, Jim, I'll accept that friend request. Jim, if you see me disappear off your friend request, by the way, since it is PTU, I have most likely reset my account, because I think I do that about 30 times a PTU. Sometimes multiple times a day. Ooh, Ultra, tell me more about that. I did not see that from old Cutlet. Thank you, Kai. Like, I'm hoping, like, the thing is, like, you know, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I've been wrong a lot about a lot of things. But I figure, at the very least, we can apply, what is that, Cunningham's Law? Where, you know, easiest way to find out something is to be wrong about it publicly so someone can correct. Wait. Hold up. We're on PTU, right? Where are those new commodities, CIG? You had some last time I checked. Why aren't they here? Did you take them away? They took them away. They had audio-visual equipment. They have been removed. We had souvenirs, audio-visual equipment. We had construction materials, fireworks, helium. They were all listed and available, or at least like audio-visual equipment was available here. Now they've been removed. Interesting. Yeah, Pirate, like I just checked, and I've got the C2, which means we're not in live, we're in PTU. Hey, Moonshadow. Oh man, did you enjoy it? Oh yeah, it's great. Oh, it's great. No spoilers though, because I don't think everyone's got to check it out yet. Well, I mean, you know, season 2 spoilers anyway. Oh, Anubis, CCUs, if you're doing them on buyback, none of your buyback stuff goes up in price. So if you actually have an old buyback that you've melted, even if that shit goes up, your buyback will still be the same. So you're actually good there. Hey, Dark. Oh man, salt is going to flow. Salt will flow. Maybe Vidar, they went for a couple of patches. They may have, like, removed them for retuning. You know, we can find out about the A2. Tell you what, I'm gonna make my way to New Babbage just to check it out to see if the A2 is there. Then I'm gonna go to Loreville, see if they got other stuff we can actually buy. Oh no, Anubis. Even if the price does go up, as long as you have that in your buyback, the price will stay the same in the buyback. So I mean, you could just buy that CCU back like 3 years from now, and it would still be the original price you paid for it. Because like anything in buyback is locked at those prices. Oh, Anubis, it's always been like... Now, if you applied that CCU and then melted it, you wouldn't have that CCU in buyback anymore. But yeah, like CCUs have always locked at the price. Oh, yes, thank you, Tripper. Oh, God, I wanna be in that comma. Hey, Miguel. Morning to you out there in Florida. Hope you're doing all right. Now arriving. Oh, Ultra, was that it? Were those literally only for the weekend? Oh, gross. Gross. Come on, CIG. Like, way to give me hope. Way to give me hope. And then yank it away. Like teasing a child with a Kit Kat. Damn, I could go for a Kit Kat. I should have bought a Kit Kat today. I need a Kit Kat. I need CIG to give me a break.
Hello, and welcome.
Bro, oh, Miguel, I am so sorry, man. For some reason, I thought it was Florida. My bad, buddy.
Metropolitan area. We hope you have safe travels.
Wait, hold up.
Wherever your final
Miguel.
destination may be.
Hold on, it's been a while since I was in school, but... Rhode Island's not an actual island, though, right? Hold on. I need to go look at a picture of America. That sounds weird when I say it like that.
Please.
You guys aren't an island? Why do you get to be called Rhode Island? You're not even an island.
All UEE common laws.
Like, I always knew it was, like, attached, but, you know, as a kid, like, you just hear the name, you don't actually think about it. Like, you guys aren't even an island. You can be called Rhode Island. It's like West Virginia. When, like, standard Virginia is more westerly than West Virginia. See, like, this is why we don't know geography. We can't even name our geography right.
Thank you for visiting our corp.
It's like having a place called Mount Kansas.
Whatever your transaction, we wish you a beneficial and prosperous stay.
I mean, kind of, like, maybe socially. Like, Miguel, like, what about the neighbors? Like, do the other states make fun of you guys? Like, are you just, like, an island, like, socially, like Simon and Garfunkel style, or what?
From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, our corp is proud to bring the universe closer together.
Oh, Doc, we're always being manipulated.
Investing in tomorrow's future.
Always, always, always. Not much I can do about it, so I will enjoy a taco, listen to some Jethro Tull, and go space trucking.
Hello.
Ah, Miguel, that's fair.
Welcome to Riker Memorial Spaceport, servicing the greater Area 18 metropolitan area. We hope you have safe travels wherever your final destination.
But Miguel, it's still not an island, though. Like, I mean, like, wouldn't that be like Red Beach or Red Shore or Red Water Dirt or something? Like, not an island. Like, he should have circled the whole thing before he.
Customs personnel at all.
But you can't name something without actually knowing what it is. I mean, that's fair. That's fair, Miguel. Like, I mean, like, I know it's been a couple of years since he probably, you know, shuffled off his mortal coils, so we can't exactly go back and grill old Adrian Block about his geographical shortcomings. Hey, Garrett, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are unfortunately, we are accosting Miguel about the geographical inadequacies of one Adrian Block, quasi-explorer, who misnamed the state of Rhode Island. Keel, this is the C2. This is the main ship, not the afterthought that the M2 was. Crumpet? I don't know. That's a good question. Or like Little Rock. Like Little Rock, Arkansas. I still haven't found that rock. Actually, I think there is like a really big rock in the river. Really, Miguel? Nice! Have you get to play any? Have you had any of the errors that must not be named? Yeah, and Pirate, to circle back to that, like, I'll give you that, you know, navigation was hard back then, like, sometimes you just hit a shore, and you were like, hell yeah, man, like, let's just put a flag here, like, this is totally an island, and, you know, they're not gonna actually go around the whole thing, because if you think about it, like, every landmass is an island once you get, you know, large enough scale. But, you know, like, when you think about an island, you think of, like, you know, Cuba. Hawaii, Tonga, like, you know, New Zealand, like, you know, like something that is a what's the word I'm looking for? A reasonable size to still be called an island. You know, like Australia is an island, but that's a really big island, you know? Like, you know, Antarctica is an island. But that's a big-ass island. So yeah, I'm sorry, like, you guys are gonna have to change the name. Like, Rhode Island is not an island.
Thank you. Please
Like, Road Coast something, I don't know. I'm not a geographicist. Yeah, Puerto Rico. Oh, Billy Moon. I've got a friend I worked with Best Buy. He was Puerto Rican. He actually just went back. I want to say a year and a half ago to help his family rebuild after Maria. Oh yeah, Keel. Like the EM2. Like I know it's gonna have heavier armor, but you know they keep dangling armor in front of us. Like it's, you know, like, hey, it's gonna happen any day now, guys. Just wait, armor's gonna come in. I'm like, okay, CIG, we'll wait for that armor, and like, it never comes, you know? So, until we actually get armor doesn't exist.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, Pyrite, but like, every coastal state has islands, you know? I mean, look at Louisiana. They don't call that Swamp Island.
Quantum travel complete.
Like, you name a place after being an island, like, it should either be like a cheesy, you know, radio show, or like a D&D geographical construction.
Quantum travel engaged.
Oh, Moon, that'd probably be a nice trip. So, like, okay, so I have a question as far as Puerto Rico goes. Like, do most people just fly in? Or, like, is there, like, a ferry? Like, can you just take a boat from the coast, or what? Like, I want to travel, eventually, you know, more when I can. And, you know, having the money. Gotta have money to travel. But, like, I want to see things from the ground, you know? Like, I like to take the train or a boat. Like, I don't feel like I've been on enough boats in my life. Hey, Death. Too early to tell. We haven't actually got to do any trade yet. Looks like they have rescinded all of the fancy dandy commodities that they introduced over the weekend. You know, Garrett, you and me both. I hope the merchantman guys get whatever the biggest trade ship is until they actually get their merchantmen. Because, you know, as much as I whine, as much as I complain and you know, ramble and rant, all this other stuff, I feel like the merchantman owners have been, you know, stick and carroted the most. I mean, like, the merchantman was like, what, like a Kickstarter ship or something? Like, that thing is old. And, you know, like, you guys didn't really get anything on it until, like, what, last year? Oh, Miguel, I want to. Like, Miguel, there are two things keeping me from traveling. Money and money. Well, that, and, you know, I guess, like, the kidney failure, but you can travel. Kidney failure, just prop your feet up when you can. Oh, yeah, I mean, like, I know there's no, like, you know, train to Puerto Rico. I mean, I'd ride the hell out of that. But, like, I want to take a boat, you know? And not even like a cruise ship. Like, I just want to go over on, like, a ferry. Or, like a barge or something, you know? Do that hipster thing, like, you know, you grow out the beard and, like, you sign up on a ship and stay at sea for months on end to, like, write a book to get rid of your inner demons. Or, you know, call me Ishmael. Go track down a whale who's got a habit of making fashion statements out of people's legs. Ah. Yeah, you know what, Pyrite, you're right. So let's get rid of that clickbait. There we go. That is fixed. So Vito, you've got an island called. See, that's fine though. It's like Island. I mean, like it's kind of a silly name, but at least it's right. You know, like we had Mount Denali, which is basically just Big Mountain, or Mount Big Mountain. Yeah, exactly, Kat. I mean, like the merchantman is like, you know, Duke Nukem Forever, or Half-Life 3. Like, it's been so overhyped. There's no way for it to realistically live up to its name. And yeah, Josh, like I know a lot of people like to fly. It's just like I'm gonna quote those like stoner nomads from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like, you know, you gotta focus on you know, less of the where and more of the going. Like, you know, like the travel part's most of the fun for me. I like the travel. The actual movement. Ah, no worries, Miguel. What, Keel? You don't like that off-center radar? Hey, Craig, welcome back, man. Death, you can do 0. 0. There is no SCU in the tonk. You know, Anubis, I actually thought about that. I was actually going to apply to one. Very sketchy labor laws, since, you know, one, you're usually operating in international waters, and since they're technically not American, they get to skirt a bunch of stuff. I mean, Miguel, you could have me there. I am in a landlocked state. And if I want to go swimming here, I've got to, you know, contest with the alligators, the alligator snapping turtles, and the brain-eating amoebas. And the leeches. Never forget about the leeches. That is true, Moon. Yeah, I forgot about Staten Island. That's fair, man. That's fair. Yeah, as far as, like, you know, Australia not being an island, like, I mean, like, that still fits. Like, is it like a mutually exclusive thing? It's like, no, you're already a continent. You can't be an island. Like, what is? Wait, what? They can't have the best of both worlds? They can't be both? That's right, Josh. You know, I forget the rest of the words, but then the next part's like, secret tunnel through the mountain.
Quantum travel complete.
Secret tunnel. That has been in my head for days. Days and days. Just that whole stupid secret tunnel song. Yeah, you know, Miguel, like, I'm not even that worried about the leeches. Like, they're easy enough to get off. They're just a pain, you know? And a leech, like, I don't know if you guys have ever had a leech attached to you, but, like, there's been a couple of times as a child where I've gotten out of the river, and, like, you look down, there's just, like, 3 or 4 leeches hanging off your legs, and you're like, oh god, this is awful, this is terrifying. And you don't like it. You don't like, you know, river things sucking your blood out. Yeah, see, Crumpet, like, you know, Australia gets to taco girl it, you know, like, why not both? Man, I missed that commercial. What was that for? Was it like taco shells? Like crunchy taco, soft taco, and then she's like, hey, why not both? And she solves world peace. Ah, simpler times. Alright, so we're not gonna land at New Babbage, we're just gonna land at the what do you calls it, thing over here. Exactly, Death. Australia's the best when it comes to playing Risk. I am not good at Risk, so I always try to pull up in Australia. That's true, Vidar. Chad does it. Does it? Okay, well if that's the definition... No. You know what? No, it's still totally an island. Oh, Anubis, don't say those words. Don't say those baby shark words. Moon, I know you have to burn off leeches in Metal Gear Solid 3. I don't remember what we did to get... I think we just yanked them off. And it wasn't fun, but I haven't really had leeches since, like, you know, being a small child. And, like most of the other trauma in my life, I've forgotten a lot of the important details of it, therefore I don't have, like, the actual memories associated. Which is probably why I can't remember things for the life of me. Oh yeah, Dread. Like, mosquitoes, ticks, we've got those, I don't know what the actual term is, like, I only know the local term, which is, like, chiggers. And they're these little tiny bugs that burrow inside your skin, liquefy it, and then they bug out. Well, by the time you realize that, you know, they've liquefied your skin and sucked it all up, they're already gone, but it itches like crazy for days. Oh, I hate those things. They're awful. And look at all these people parked on the ice. You know what? We'll do the nice thing. We'll park out here on the ice too. We'll be nice. We'll be kind. Yeah, no, chiggers are the worst. That and sea ticks, because sea ticks hit you in clusters. Remember as a child, I got covered in sea ticks. We picked off over 40 sea ticks. Oh, that was awful. Oh yeah, Crumpet. Okay, so salt for leeches? Oh, that makes sense. They are kind of like water slugs. Huh. Yeah, you know what, leeches and my kidneys, they can get a room together. They both suck. Yeah, Craig, that's the thing, you know, even though my parents all smoked for whatever reason, I guess my dad didn't have a cigarette on him at the time to burn a leech, or, I don't know, maybe he just didn't know about burning them off. Whoa. Yeah, well, that's the thing, like, they don't really burrow that deep into your skin. Like, it's literally just, ooh, I got lucky there. It's, like, literally just, like, you know, the outermost shallow layer. Like, chiggers are pretty much microscopic. Wow, I got really lucky. Look at that. That is... What a parking job. Death. Ah, yeah, Dread, that sounds like a bot fly. Now, you don't have bot flies in Arkansas, which I'm thankful for. Hey, Too Fast, we are checking to see if any of those new commodities are in. If the A2 is still on the floor, which I don't think it is, since it's, you know, a weekday. I don't want to step into the void. Really don't want to step into the void. Oh yeah, Anubis, that's fair, man. I had a Black Widow living in my closet for a while. And then I had one in the mailbox. And the second time, once I actually knew about it, I just torched it. Okay, there's the rest of the world. Oh, Tom, I can imagine. I can imagine. Hey, Max. Well, you know, trade's been kind of wonky-donk. Even during PTU. So, once we figure out if the A2 and if there's any new, you know, commodities here, what we're going to do is get back on the trade lanes and see what we can find out. Where am I? That's the promenade. We don't want that. We want this place right over here. You know, Craig, I thought about it, but I didn't want to wake up in Area 18. Hey, Nexel. Good to see you, man. Not so bad. Oh, Dread, bigger than a botfly? What? Oh, that's hideous. That's awful. Tell me more. No, man, that's fine. You don't have to tell me the specifics, because that sounds like it'd be awful to Google, but, I mean, you know, tell me more if you find out. Hey, Parker. Zum, good to see you guys. Let's find out. Since processed food is literally the only thing that this, what do you call it? This trade journal ever actually shows commodity price alerts. Ha! Look at that. Actually, no one has overstock on food. There is literally no overstock. Okay, that's another thing. I just want to rant for just a second. A lot of people on Spectrum are like, oh, well, CIG's doing new transparency and giving us more trade stuff. Now you can see where the overstock is. So, to that I say, where in the hell is the overstock? Because, like, I'm looking, and out of the 23 legal commodities we have in Star Citizen that we could actually get price alerts for, there are a total of 0 of them that have any sort of overstock anywhere in the PTU. And as we all know, less people trade on the PTU than they do in live. Therefore, where the hell is it all, CIG? Like, where is the overstock that we're supposed to take advantage of with this commodity price alerts? In fact, I feel like this really hits home the point that there's nothing really available for meaningful trade. Sorry, salt over. Oh, Zum, you literally just got that thing like the other day, man. Like, dude, it took me forever to learn how to fly my cat. And I've had the cat since 2.6, man. Or whenever the Dragonfly was introduced, because I got it like in a combo pack with the Dragonfly, but like, you know, I've had it since like the 2 point whatever days. And yeah, man, don't feel bad. It is a long process. And yeah, so all the commodities have been scootily poofed. That's going to be our new word of the day, scootily poofed. That's when something is suddenly removed without explanation. Scootily poofed. Really? So the price went down to 2. You know what? That's fine. The MSR should not cost more than a Caterpillar. I'm all right with that. Oh, right, Ziv, I forgot. Planetary Services. Well, I bet it's still scootily poofed, but we're gonna go look. Planetary Services. Hey, Corrupt? You think so, Death? You think I need to add that to the stream title? Commodities have been scootily poofed? I don't even know how to spell that. Ah, yeah, see, they're all gone. Well, they've been scootily poofed. Yeah, Declan, you sure can. It's like 32 million and some change. I need... Alright, so we're going to go check out the A2 to see if it's, you know, there. And once we're done with that, then we are going to get back on the trade lines. Hey, Corrupt. Aw, man. Like, okay, here's the thing, Corrupt. I will whine. I will moan. I will beg. I will bitch. I will plea. I will do a bunch of stuff. I will also complain about the lack of frames that I suddenly have. But ultimately, I will come crawling back because I enjoy Star Citizen. What is with these terrible frames? Oh my goodness. This guy does not sound happy about his voice acting job. But Parker, we're gonna damn well try.
One of the Navy forges on MacArthur. Recruits will push themselves to their physical and mental limits.
Also,
but the real lesson that our
where is this armor?
officers will apart
Hold
is
up.
that the Navy doesn't
Ain't that the
sell
armor
those
from,
But
that
as
new
a
episode of...
also gives our active service members much needed.
Lady, you can't do that. Whoa! What? Oh. Oh, my... Okay. Yeah, we are. Getting in that elevator. I didn't sign up for this. Yeah, Ziv, that sounds about right with Shady Glen. And yeah, we can't even go down. So I'm sorry, kids, I missed it. No way to for you.
For those with loved ones setting off today, they begin forges on the path.
Yeah, Chad, New Babbage has some of the worst frames. I thought of what? Oh, digital peasant. That is a question. That is a question. I have been okay. So I bought into Star Citizen, October 14th, 2014. Yeah, 2014. I actually saw the original Kickstarter and passed on it because it didn't really describe it as a full multiplayer game. Just single player with a little bit of multiplayer thrown in. That's back when it was, Squadron 42. But I bought in. October 14th, 2014. And that was back when we just had the hangar module where you could walk around and, dream of the spaceships you'd fly one day. And, I've been playing it off and on, mostly on, ever since. Keel, that explains it. That explains it with the armor. Yeah, I don't feel like New Babbage was a good place to hold this. They should have done it in, Lorville or Area 18. They don't need to build a new expo center at every place just because it's the newest city.
Capsule now approaching station. Stand clear of disembarking passengers.
I mean, Dredd, you're right. I can't really tell her what to do. I literally can't bring her down, See, Dale, that's actually what I signed up with. My very first ship was a 325A. I wanted a freelancer, but I was like, that's a lot of money. This is the most I'm gonna spend on this space game. Gee golly, if I could have told myself that then, what would happen, what I would become, how much I would grow to hate myself as I gave Chris Roberts more and more money. Man, if I could have just told myself, no, Jack, don't do it. Spend it on drugs or something. You'll get a better return for your money. Don't do drugs, kids. Now, where am I parked? I am parked this way. No? Yes. Hey, Ibex. Yeah, man, it's been an alright morning so far. And, yeah, Digitals, this is PTU. This is PTU. We've got our C2, VM2 on the PTU. And if I miss a question, just repeat it. Try to respond as best as I can, but sometimes I miss it because I gotta look really far over to the right. Oh man, Breton, yeah, that's right. You were in Kickstarter, weren't you? Oh, Brad, you must really enjoy it now. The Andromeda is actually, a decent flyer, and you can finally use the Merlin. The shields work most of the time now, See, Parker, I can't even take ibuprofen now. That's the problem. With my kidneys, there's just so much stuff I can't. You tripped me. There's just so much stuff I can't take, Ugh. Rock DS. Yeah, Zummel, that's the thing. There's all these complaints that we had about Lorville and Area 18, and they repeated them with New Babbage. To trade stuff, you have to go to the very back of New Babbage Commons. It's just not set up in a cohesive way that's fun to explore, except for that first, new time with it. Yeah, see, Dread, that's it. Spaceships are forever until they shut it down, but, half the time our spaceships explode. You know, Lonix actually got an 890 the other day, just with his bounty hunting money. Oh yeah, Anubis, man, you got a C2 MSR and a Cutlass. Yeah, dude, like you're set, dude. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go make some space dollars. Some spaceos. Galacticash. Starbucks. Give me another one. What am I missing?
Engines on. Launch complete.
Up and away.
Landing gear up.
Forget how thick the atmosphere is here. Oh, Alexander, that'd be nice, and probably take them 8 years to implement as they work on, you know, trade, forklift subsumption, or whatever. And then suddenly you gotta worry about the guy carrying your cargo dropping it as he does the chicken dance instead of doing the actual animation for loading it up. Yeah, well, you know, like, it's not even like it's been doing great, it's just like the base price, you know, like I'm pretty sure processed food is one of the few commodities that is set to always be full on a server spawn. Ah, yes, that's it, Deadeye. We gotta buy that forklift fuel. Alright, so we are, let's just check. Oh, look at that. Still no overstock. So sad. If only the economy worked. Alright, so we're gonna go. One, let's just set our spawn point to Port Tressler before I forget. Because I already forgot to set it to Baijini when I left Area 18. And away we go.
Engage. Quantum travel complete.
Oh, those frames are not kind. Like, I know it's New Babbage, but still. Yeah, Mood Guy, Corsair totally has bathrooms. I am excited to see the Corsair. Because it's Drake, you know, by Drake. I was actually, I was practicing my used car salesman voice in the car today. Because I like to practice voices and things like that in the car, because it's one of those places where you feel more comfortable, and since cars are usually louder, you can be loud yourself. So you can actually practice saying things that would be normally hard to shout or be loud about in your home. The problem was I wasn't actually going anywhere. I was still, like, I'd come back, but I hadn't actually gone inside yet. I was in the driveway. And I'm pretty sure I wigged out the lady who was walking down the street, because I'm pretty damn sure she could hear me doing a loud southern spaceship pitch. She was walking her dog or whatever it was she was doing on the sidewalk. Oh, really, Parker? Bud's Growery's out, huh? Let's go see old Bud. And I see this has come back. This issue right here with the map is back. This is back. All right, that's cool. That's so cool. Actually, hold on. Let's make sure we don't have like a 30k. No 30k. The glitch is back. Ah, there we go. All right. All right, let's just go see old Euterpe here. Let's go visit old Bud's Growery. Yeah, Gruff, no worries, man. Good luck with school. Hey, Gruff, if you're still here, ask them why they call it Rhode Island if it's not a damn island. Whew, that was rough. This is really rough, guys.
Quantum travel complete.
You know, Pyrite, I didn't actually get to check. I saw her in the rear view. I didn't look for a dog or anything. You know, Max, that could happen. Actually, Max, you know, technically that's already in. Because all of the farms like Terra Mills and, you know, Galette, they're actually the ones that buy the Rantadon. So you're actually selling them the dung that they use to fertilize the crops. So, yeah, kind of a technical tier 0, we're building the tools from the ground up kind of way. Yes, that's what's happening. Yeah, Zay, well, that's the thing. Like, they fixed it in a previous build. Well, you know, they said they did. But then I'm sure it came back from another build they Frankensteined from to get this build. Or at least the sun's kind of up. Yeah, Moon, I'm gonna... I'd do that. I call it roads. It's like, it's not even an island, you know? Like, that's the part that gets me. You got Adrian Block guy gets there and goes, yeah, man, this is a really nice island. We're gonna call it Rhode Island, and then it's not a damn island. Like, you guys notice how many explorers are just really bad at exploring? It's like they do it as a hobby, but they're just bad at it? Like, you know, Columbus, you know, discovered America. Like, dude didn't even set foot in America. Like, he hit an island, turned around. Like, yeah, guys, we just found like a whole new continent. I was like, dude, you found it. You found an island. Like, come on, Columbo. Which, I mean, you know, I guess it's kind of hard to be good at exploring because literally the whole point is, you know, uncharted stuff. Why am I not shutting? There we go. That was scary. Well, see, Parker, like, I understand, like, you know, he thought it because no one really gone that way. So, you know, like, I understand his, you know, one, thinking he could do it and then mistaking it for India, because, let's be honest, education wasn't the greatest back then. But, like, you know, he didn't actually even hit, like, the main place. Like, he hit the doorstop. Digital, I'm using Toby. The latest Toby, which was, graciously, crowdsourced by everybody watching. I thank you guys for that. Toby has been absolutely amazing, and I cannot praise it enough, Beth. Like, it has been wonderful. Hey, tier 0. No worries, man. Good lurk. I do that on most of the forums these days anyway. Sometimes I make the mistake of posting in forums. I understand the beauty of lurk. And yeah, Kato, exactly. I mean, hindsight's 20/20. Like, okay, so back when the Corsair first came out, when I purchased it, I was looking for a name to put on the Corsair, and you know, being a tool, being the edgy man child that I am, whew, 452, and we can buy 4. We can buy 4 SCU. That is a pickle. 75 remnant tree pollen, but we can fill up on processed food. Ooh, golly. Alright, so that's trash. We're getting out of here. Parker was right. Bud's Growery is a no-go. But yeah, anyway, so, you know, being the edgy tool that I am, I wanted to name my my Corsair, my exploration Drake ship, after a really bad explorer. Like, someone who was just really bad at exploration. Hey, guy, I did. I actually upgraded one of my Caterpillars into a C2, and I'm finding it very hard to not upgrade the other Caterpillars into C2s. Yeah, Zon, that's also fair. Like, that's the thing. Like, everyone always thinks about Chris Columbus and not, like, you know, all the guys working for him. It's like, man, Chris, like, this shit sucks, dude. Like, can we go back? Paraphrasing, obviously. But anyway, to go back to the, you know, finding a name for my Corsair, I stumbled across a guy named Robert F. Scott. And, old Robert, old Bobby, wanted to be the first guy to the North Pole. And now I just want you guys, you know, to be clear, I'm not calling old Robert here a bad explorer. I just, you know, came across his story. But he wanted to be the first to the North Pole. And, like, he just had everything go wrong for him. And on his way there, like, when he's, like, on the actual trek, he finds out that some other people beat him to the North Pole by, like, a couple of weeks. Like, they'd already got there. And, like, he was just crushed. You know, defeated, deflated. And he decides, you know, screw it. Someone's already beat me there. No point. Let's go back. No one cares about the second guy to the North Pole. And on his way back, the supplies he was supposed to pick up never made it. So he actually ended up dying before he ever made it back. And that was just like the saddest thing I'd ever read. Like, this guy was defeated, crushed, you know, just absolutely at a loss. And then the one thing he was supposed to rely on to get him back wasn't there. Like, it just feels like a bunch of stuff failed him at every turn. Keel, there should be a terminal at Bountiful Harvest. It's kind of weird. You should make a left turn when you come in, and it should be like along the wall. It's like a really weird. It's a really weird setup. Okay, yeah, you found it. Good deal. Good deal. You found it. Oh yeah, Parker. Like, I was practicing my whole spiel for it, you know. Like, come on down to Cracker Jack's Discount Drake Emporium, home of the Bargain Buccaneer. That's a ship that'll put a hole in your enemy without putting one in your wallet. Yeah, Alexander. Like, I mean, I think it actually is still named the Robert F. Scott. Hey, Terry. Oh, welcome to the stream, man. And yeah, Terry, like, truth be told, the learning curve in Star Citizen is more of a wall. Like, there's very few in-game things to point you in the right direction, or, like, what to do or what not to do, or the workarounds for the things that you need to do. And, like, asking in chat can be great, but a lot of people will just be like, go to YouTube and watch a tutorial while some guy shouts at you about, like, the 10 things not to do in Star Citizen or whatever. Which, you know, is never really a very helpful answer. Like, it's always kind of irksome when someone asks, like, a simple question, like, how do I call air traffic control? And they're like, go to YouTube. But, yeah, man, welcome to the game. I hope it's not too infuriating. Jonathan, so far, we've only been to, like, technically 3 terminals, 2 of them being in the city. Prices have not been that great. I have a theory of why that is, that I've posted about on Spectrum, which is probably getting very angry people who aren't even reading the post and just telling me that trade is dead because reading comprehension is out the window these days. But, yeah, trade has not looked great. Trade is not super green. Even in PTU, trade is not peachy keen, man. Oh yeah, Terry, it's easy enough to do that. You really got to pay attention to that quantum fuel. Basically, if you go to plot your quantum fuel and that number is red, do not jump, because it will allow you to jump if you have insufficient fuel, and it will leave you out in the boonies. And it's either going to be a backspace and wake up to wherever you were last, or have someone pick you up. Then just leave your ship out in the middle of nowhere and claim it when you get back to the station. You know, Peasant, they haven't really fixed quantities, and I think the issue is, I've got a theory about it. So, a lot of commodities, when a server spawns fresh, those commodities actually spawn in with either low or no stock. Like most things, like metals and minerals, actually spawn with no stock. The problem is, once the server tick updates, the main server that tracks the economy goes, huh, look at all these servers that have no stock. That means they've been bought from a lot. We'll subtract that from the refresh rate and just send that back out to all these other servers. So my theory is that the server is actually eating its own supply because it thinks all this stuff is being bought from these new servers, where it's actually just being deleted because of constant 30Ks and new lobbies having to open up. Which, if that's the case, even with a massive refresh rate, the price is still going to skyrocket because price only goes down once it hits max capacity and sits at max capacity for several refresh ticks. And with the amount of 30Ks they have, across all servers, that's not going to happen. So that's why everything's at a crazy price, I think. And, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But that's my theory. I've done a lot of research into it. Talked to the guys over at SC Trade Tools. Got some data mine stuff from them just to see what spawns with, some of the stuff has like no stock or whatnot. Parker, I hope they're like, surprise! There's a ghost economy. The Illuminati economy, the lizard people are buying all the astatine. Yeah, Striker, exactly. Like, that's the thing. Like, I want that to be a thing where it's like, oh man, we just picked up all this, aluminium, but Crew L5 don't want it no more. We gotta find a new place to take it. Like, just hauling. Like, I want to do that whole, like, Smokey and the Bandit thing. Like, who needs these distilled spirits? That's it, Alexander. That's it. That Xi'an economy. It's like, the Xi'an are coming in and stealing all our processed foods. It's a conspiracy. You guys remember when they, like, turned that air conditioning unit to, like, a discount Jack Nicholson and Brave Little Toaster? Man, that was a messed up movie. Amazing soundtrack, though. Oh, that movie was messed up. All right, so let's just head to Daymar. Let's just go check something. Let's go to Daymar. Let's see what's cooking on Daymar. Dread, like, I'm hoping we get a fix, but we've only got a couple of days, until Invictus and the actual patch drops. All right. Let's see. Let's go visit. No, not the AIDS shelter. At CD1. Let's see what Schumann has for us, shall we? Oh, Parker, you don't like Blanket? You don't like Blanket? Radio is always my favorite.
Quantum travel engaged.
Actually, Parker, that's okay. So little tidbit. That last State of Trade I did, the Great Depression edition, I actually stole that closing line from Radio and Brave Little Toaster. Like there's that part where he's doing the little radio broadcast, and he does that line like, "Good night, America, and all the ships at sea." So I just,
Quantum travel complete.
changed it to, "Good night, citizens, and all the ships in space." Yeah, I totally stole that line from Radio. Oh man, Keel, what a profit! What a profit! 15 cents, by golly. I can buy myself a peppermint pillow with that. Yeah, like, as a kid, it was hard for me to like Blanket because, he was quite literally a wet blanket for a lot. But, he was also supposed to be like a younger character.
Landing gear down.
Oh yeah, Lamp was great.
Contact.
It's a lot of C2s.
Engines too hot.
No, they're not. Now I need to check where I am. Not far enough. There we go. And about 3 degrees.
Landing complete.
Better. I'm still landing slightly to the left. And in the air. I gotta work on that. But not today. Some other day.
Engines off.
Yeah, like, really the only thing you can reliably fill up on sometimes is fluorine. And you have to take it to some far-off places that really neuter its ability to be a decent profit. Really, Parker, that's interesting, and also you got a ship to last a whole week. That's something, man. I'm proud of you. I usually can't even get a ship to last, like, the whole session. Chad, sometimes. So, what I usually do, Chad, is, like, I'll just import my... That's scary. I'll re-import, like, a folder, or, like, my keybind file. Problem is, sometimes it gets all jumbly in PTU. So, like, right now it's a mishmash. For example, my countermeasure and VTOL key are the exact same. So every time I go to use my VTOLs, I'm dropping some chaff. Which, you know, might not be a bad idea, I guess, if there's a secret tonk out there looking to noodle my poodle. Hey, Gage. Oh, why, thank you. Just trying to see. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. All right. So this is PTU, right? Barrel is at 413. Now, I can fill up on barrel, but it's at 413. I want to know who in the hell is buying enough barrel on PTU to cause the price to rise from 408 to 413. At the same time, quartz. Who is buying quartz? Actually, let's just hold on. It's been a while since I've bought quartz. So let me just take a look at the price for quartz, the base price. Come here, SC Trade Tools, QQ, quartz. All right, so base price in quartz is 125. Price here is 133. Now, SCD1, where we are currently at, only does have a refresh rate of like 1,700 a minute. So if someone did buy quartz, yeah, it'd, you know, take like 30, 40 minutes or so for it to refill. But it's hard for me to believe that there are enough people buying quartz at Shubin SCD1 on PTU on a Monday at 10 a.m. Central for the price to actually raise, you know, to $1.33. And gold, you know, gold, yeah, sure, whatever. Gold is a low stock commodity at Shubin. But yeah, like, all of these are at a surging price. And I find it hard to believe that all of these commodities are being purchased at Shubin on a weekday in PTU. Oh, yeah, Keel, that sounds about right. Well, yeah, Jim. Well, even so, like, you know, it's gonna cover, like, all the servers if they're unified. 1 sec. I'm gonna mute my microphone right quick. It's kind of slide away. I need to get it closer. You guys have to hear that all being bumped. So give me 1 second here. Okay. I don't know if that'll actually help. I've actually got my microphone hanging down. It's like clamped to a window curtain cover thing. Ha! Power. But I want to make more than a literal penny, you know? Keel, I'd love to believe it, but I feel like if they had Quanta, they would just come out and say it, you know? Because, I mean, that's a hell of an advertisement. Like, if they had partial Quanta, like, oh, guess what, guys? We've got Quanta. Be amazed. But they haven't. Like, CIG hides very little, because, I mean, they need any win they can get. Hey, Lonix, good to see you, man. Good morning. Hey, Moon. Yeah, man, no worries. I know that notification thing is wonky-donk at times. Yeah, see, there go my countermeasures, so it's like fireworks every single time I adjust for VTOL. Ah, well, keeps the torpedoes off me. Maybe I'll leave it like that. Why not? Hey, Sibo, I sure did, man. I woke up at 11 a.m., or sorry, 11 p.m. last night. Tried to get back to sleep, could not. So we are here. And we are testing. And complaining. Mining salt. You're doing all that free QA work that we don't get paid for. Happy Monday, Lonix. Max, as far as a trade fix, they don't... That's kind of the annoying thing. Trade doesn't get talked about at CIG. You know, they'll talk about Quantum every now and then, but, it's like they want trade to be one of those things that you have to discover for yourself. And maybe that's why, but they're very tight-lipped on what they actually do with trade. Really, Power? Next patch, huh? I would love to see that. Like, even just a tier 0 partial would be cute. I'd like to see it.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, William, like that weird internal spot where you can store all of your Hadronite or whatever. Like, that's a cool little spot, man. That's it, Pyrite. Yeah. It's a celebration. I like that. I'll buy that. Alright, let's go to Higgs. Let's see what medical supplies are going for. Hey, Baron, how you doing, man?
Quantum travel engaged.
That's it, Power. Yeah, it's a steam-powered C2. Oh, Tripper, it does. It has so many more than the Caterpillar. Like, if I get into a fight in my cat, I've got about, like 30 seconds of countermeasures. And this thing lasts all day.
Quantum travel complete.
Zum, we do. The problem is, there's not a lot of them. Hold on, let me just set my, my attitude thingamabobber a little bit higher. So look at our prices. We have no overstock. We've got some understock, but zero overstock of literally anything else except these two. Which I feel like maybe supports my theory about things being, Oh, this does not want to boogie sideways.
Engines too hot.
And now we've burnt the engines. But we did pull up short. Did not overshoot. And because I cannot seem to land this thing center, always a little to the left, and overshooting. Man, I don't know why, but it is taking me a while to learn the C2. I don't know why I'm so bad compared to other ships.
Landing complete.
Granted, the landing gear leaving the ground is kind of annoying and throwing me off my game.
Off.
Yeah, Lonix, I didn't get to see that video yet about the whole Ninetales event, but I did see the thumbnail for it, and that'll be interesting. Oh yeah, Vulcan. Yeah, that's actually, I think, been in for a minute. Matthew, this is probably going to go live on the 21st or 22nd, whatever day Invictus launches. Yeah, Tripper, that's not a bad idea. I mean, this landing gear is about the size of a Ford Taurus. Yeah, I say 3 Ford Tauruses. But yeah, sideways is probably the better way to go. With all the poles and stuff. Yeah, Tripper, that's actually not a bad idea. I might start doing that. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think you might be right about that. And it's easier to land the Caterpillar, too, because you can see most of the ship, so you know where the ship is in relation to the pad. C2, you don't have that. And who's in my sky? You better let me in. There we go. Moon price-wise, I'd say the Constellation is probably better than the Corsair. Corsair has a little bit more gun. Don't think it has nearly as much run, though. Okay, so yeah, these are supposed to be 280. But we can fill up. So I think CIG has increased the refresh rate, but that's not going to do anything for prices skyrocketing if, they're always missing some. Now, refresh rate on medical supplies, yeah. Scoodle poofed. Oh, chill, that's 10 more than what it usually has. Oh, Gambit. Okay, so let me talk about the cat. The Caterpillar is slower and turns slower, has more issues in atmosphere. I feel like it is overall easier for me to fly the Caterpillar because I have more experience with it. And since you can actually see the Caterpillar, or most of the Caterpillar, from, the cockpit, it's a bit easier to fly and maneuver in tight spaces. That said, the C2 does fly like a dream. And despite a few issues when it comes to landing, as far as, what you're able to see, it is a beautiful ship. I mean, I think they're both good. I feel like the C2 edges out the Caterpillar as far as advantages go. I mean, the disadvantages are minimal. But yeah, man, I love the C2 in comparison to the Caterpillar. I mean, more cargo, faster, more nimble, better pilot guns. One person can control all the turrets on it, which that's nice. And, the thing about the Caterpillar is it has a blind spot right there at the engine, so it's very difficult to hit anything chasing, even if you have turret guns. The C2 is designed in a way where not only do you have a dedicated rear-only turret, but if you're low enough, both that turret and the bottom turret can hit the same target, which is incredible.
Landing gear up.
Really, I feel like they took all the issues with the Caterpillar and hashed them out in the C2. Yeah, Matthew, that's our new word of the day is scoodlepoof. It's when something is inexplicably removed with no explanation or reason. Oh, Deadeye, 890 jump ice skating sounds wonderful. All right, so we're gonna go to Tram and Myers. Let's go check out Tram and Myers. See what old Tram is doing. Yeah, of course, Gambit. I mean, okay, so Gambit, I'm still gonna fly my Caterpillar. It just might not be a main trade ship anymore, or at the very least, it might be okay. So if I had to pick a ship for a newbie to learn to fly, as far as big ships go, it would probably be the Caterpillar. I feel like it lands easier. It's easier to assess how much space you have, and the front with those sensor things is nearly invincible. So, as far as, training a newbie on how to fly a big ship, I feel like maybe the Caterpillar's still better. You've got dedicated VTOL on this, but, newbie has to know to put it out. For example, we are plummeting towards the ground right now because of whatever issue they have with Quantum. And the VTOL is, you know, saving our bacon. But I feel like the Caterpillar could still recover from that pretty well. We're gonna take it kind of slow in the tram. I also feel like the Caterpillar brakes faster too. Like the brakes on this are not that great. Like I'm gonna let go now. We're braking without afterburner. It's 2.1. Sorry, 1 point. I mean, you get what I'm saying though. I feel like the Caterpillar does slow down faster. There you go, Moon. Yeah, say it 3 times. Scoodle poof, scoodle poof, scoodle poof. Oh, Matthew, I'm sorry, man. Yeah. That's really annoying. I wish they wouldn't do that. Because back in the day, it was just the skin. So you could CC anything to a cat, then just apply the skin. Then they removed it because, you know, it was a zero-cost skin. And they got rid of all the zero-cost CCUs. Because it was a skin CC. Oh yeah, death. Have they added the sounds yet for the ramps going up?
Landing gear down.
Wait, Keel, wait, hold on. He gave Mongrel Squad... What? What? Tell me more. Please tell me they stole it from him. Please tell me they did that. Or they're like, yeah, man, we'll do anti-piracy stuff. We'll totally help you out. Or like, if you give us money, I promise not to pirate people because we have money now. I love Mongrel Squad. I love watching them work. Like, if those guys ever come after me, like, I'm gonna be so starstruck. Like, oh my gosh, it's Mongrel Squad. I'm gonna be on TV. I'm like, yeah, man, take my money. Can I have an autograph? Like, Mongrel Squad, I feel, is like the premier piracy organization. Like, those guys are making piracy work in a system not yet designed for it. Those guys do a damn good job. Yeah, Termit, I could say that. I could say you could see some Carrick-like handling. I feel like it's a bit snappier in the turn. Oh, right, Mark, that's right. That's right, yeah, you guys were in. Yeah, I saw you guys. I said hi and everything. And if you want to come pirate me now, you can. There's just hasn't really been any cargo worth buying. Over here at Tram. Oh yeah, Parker. Oh, they had one a while back, like where they murked a hit. Like Chaos Squad was going to do a hit. They stole the hit from Chaos Squad, and then when Chaos Squad tried to torpedo the mart to scrub it so no one could get paid, they still got paid. Like they made the box of cargo right before the torpedo hit. The torp hit, exploded the ship, and they got into the wreckage and recovered the box and still sold it. It was amazing. Oh, it was amazing. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Once again, Corundum is $241. Now, if I remember correctly, Corundum is slightly lower price. Let's just hit old SC trade tools here. Corundum base price is 2.3. So, on PTU, once again, on a workday, on Monday, you know, in America, anyway, you know, in the morning, you're telling me that people are trading enough Corundum on PTU on a workday for the price to go from 2.3 to 2.41. Same thing with aluminum. I don't think anyone's buying aluminum at Tram and Myers on the PTU. Now, you know, Laranite, Diamond, Titanium, yeah, sure, whatever. But these two are making me really suspicious. I mean, Baron, that's fair. I mean, PTU, you know, testing. You guys trying to do, like, stealth tanks so you can actually hit people, or what? I mean, Terminal, I still feel like the Herc is a pretty sharp ship. Oh yeah, Baron. Like, yeah, that's. Oh man, I love that video. That was great. That was like a, pirates having to fight each other over a hit. Like that could have been cinematic. Like I'd watch that movie. So Slim, it's a combination. There's a website called SC Trade Tools, and if you give me a sec, I'll just drop the link in the chat. Now, SC Trade Tools does not track like the modified prices. It shows the baseline prices, like what they are before modifiers, the refresh rate, how much like the maximum stock is at a location, but it makes it really easy to gauge. To gauge things. So, for example, we just looked at corundum and aluminum at Tram and Myers. Now, let's look at aluminum at Tram and Myers. So, Tram and Myers, they restock aluminum at 1,700 a minute. They top out at 576,000 units. So, while, like a Caterpillar could come along and fill up on 56,000 units, and you gotta wait an hour for it to get replaced, it's hard for me to buy that someone is doing that. Again, on PTU, on a weekday. Same thing with corundum. Let's look at corundum. Now, again, they said they've upped the refresh rates for PTU. I'm looking at live numbers, so the PTU ones might be different. Yeah, okay, so for example, like corundum's actually a bit lower. It's only 864 per minute.
Engines on.
So we kind of have to, take that into account as well. Like, someone could be buying stuff just to buy it, just to see how it works. So I can't for sure be like, yeah, this is what's going on. Because all I have are theories. Like, I would love to be wrong. Like, I would love someone from CIG to go, hey, Jack, you are full of crap, man. Like, that is not what's going on. People are actually buying, corundum or aluminum because they don't know what to do. Like, if they told me that, I would shut up. I would issue an apology. I would retract everything bad I've ever said. That's a lie. I wouldn't do that last part.
Quantum travel engaged. Landing gear.
Oh, Mork, I'm sorry, man. I would love to see a flying tank. I want to see that A-team thing where they fly the tank by shooting it a lot. Yeah, Keel. No metals, no minerals. You gotta take that to a city.
Quantum travel complete.
Alright, let's just cap that. We're gonna fly in. Let's see what Terra Mills has for us today. Yeah, Slim, I like Galog. Needs a bit of an update, which I think a new coat of paint is coming for it with the next patch. I know Revier's been working on it. Because, that's the thing, Galog actually has that information, too, like the base price, everything else. It's just with their current feature of showing, the updated price, it's only as accurate as the last person who updated it. And, prices can change every 10 minutes. I'm just slow coasting in.
Landing gear.
Yeah, it's, Crusader ships are definitely, ridiculous right now. I mean, the Star Runner was... C2 is definitely, this thing handles better than a Freelancer. Also, I appear to have lost my, my vector indicator. Which is not great, not swell, not ideal. Not the best thing I could ask for. And you know what? We're gonna try out Tripper's thing here. So instead of, landing lengthwise, we're gonna come in sideways. A child experimenting with his toast. Who the hell? Ah, it's Jim. Okay. It's I know someone's following me. Anyway, yeah, sideways toast.
Landing complete.
Yeah, lady, I don't feel like it's complete. I feel like I'm still bouncing. Actually, Jim, you know what? If I actually scooted over to the left, there'd probably be plenty of room for you, buddy. Hey, Ed, how you doing, man? All right, so Ed, I got a question. If I don't 30K here we go. You know, Moo, that's what I want to know, because, like, those ships looked very close to a Redeemer. Very close. Hey, guitars, border man. Yeah, Tripper, I might scooch over. Let me go scooch over, so Jim can actually get in here and land sideways. Jim, stay in the air, man. So Ed, I got a question. I enjoy the name Eduardo. I wanna know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Is it Eduardo or like Eduardo? Like, do you kind of put like the W sound in the U part? Like, is it Eduardo or is it like Eduardo? All right, I'm a third person for this. All right, Jim, get on in here, man. Oh yeah, no, that's also fair. I mean, yeah. That wonderful customer service. Yeah, he should. It's gonna be a tight fit, but I'm pretty sure he can get in on this.
Engines off.
Nick, it's not. That's the problem. So they rescinded the commodities we had over the weekend. Turns out those are going to be for Fleet Week only. So we're back to our regular commodities, and so far all the prices have been really bad. They've been standard prices that you'd see in PTU, but we are currently in PTU, which has, you know, less of a focus on trading, and the numbers still are not that great. Yeah, Ultra, I saw that. Wait. Ed, which is it? Is it Eduardo or Eduardo? Although I guess it'd be really hard to spell that out. Like, how do you say it, man? Like, give me like a phonetic spelling or whatever. Oh yeah, Tripper. Whoops, I did forget to put my whoops. I'm bad at flying the C2. I don't know why it's taking me so long. Yeah, Baron. Have a good one, man. I will do my best to avoid you guys, but if I do see you, then, you know, shoot me a message. Although you might have to do it in general, because it seems like my stuff never really seems to work in, what do you call it? In game. Okay, so we have 14 SCU of distilled spirits, Tram and Myers, a whole 14 SCU. Now, that is highly probable, since distilled spirits are currently being listed as an understock commodity at 2 cities, and according to SC Trade Tools, let's just find distilled spirits on the list. According to SC Trade Tools, Terra Mills only restocks at 1,300 units a minute. So that's a very low number for something that's in high demand. That's believable. Oh, Baron, I'm sure you will, man. With a massive signature on that C2, I'm sure you will. Yeah, Nick. That's the bad thing about the heir that must not be named. It takes from all miners, all traders, even the salt miners who are, you know, bullying people and whatnot. Yeah, Tripper, that's usually what I do also, just to fit in those hangars. Oh, see, Terminal, now you're introducing a third way to say it. See, actually, a while back, when I used to run the beginner D&D table at Toy Joy in Austin. Had a half-orc bard I wanted to introduce named Eduardo Thicktree. He was always going to be very particular about the way you say Eduardo. So once I actually saw that like your name actually was, you know, Eduardo, like I wanted to find out like what the actual specifics are on the way you say it.
Engines on. Launch complete.
Oh, Declan, man, I miss a Krispy Kreme. Only one I've ever had was in Austin, and I miss it so. I miss that so much. Used to buy them and take them to work. Everybody loved me. It's like, oh, here comes Jack with the donuts. Gotta be nice to him, otherwise we won't get a donut. Okay, so let's go to, I'm going to assume that Gillette is going to have some very similar numbers. So, let's go to Yela. Let's go to Yela, see what Yela has for us in the Florian and Astatine department. You know, Guitars is treating us about the same. Trade numbers are bad. Server's been fairly smooth so far.
Quantum travel engaged.
Yeah, exactly, Pyrite. Like, I mean, you know, it's gotta travel. It sits there for a bit, and it's not fresh. It's packaged, and there's something about it being packaged and shipped that just kind of kills it. It's like those red delicious apples. By the time you buy it, it's oxidized, and there's no taste. I mean, there's no taste for me because, you know, I pause me, but, you know, I've had them and been disappointed by them at a young age. Alright, ArtCorp, where are you, buddy? Ensign... Aston Ridge... Tellerine... ArtCorp, there we go. There's our buddy. Well, you know, Shadowcall, like, I've had Dunkin' as well. Like, when I lived in Texarkana, we finally got a Dunkin'. And, like, I enjoyed Dunkin' Donuts. You know, they had a lot of donuts that I enjoyed. It's just... I don't know. I don't think I ever caught them fresh. I just kind of caught them a little on the old side, you know? But it was also Texarkana. It's not really a lot of people anyway. And Austin, you know, they're always having to make more donuts, so...
Quantum travel complete.
Oh, Death, I'm sorry. Ooh, someone just slammed a door, like, really hard. I just felt the house shake from that. Man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Johnny, we got Fleet Week incoming. We've got, what, one more week? I feel like I should sing that One More Day song from Les Mis. Did I deploy my VTOL? I did. Alright, let's just... Whoa! Nope. Abandon.
Engines too hot.
There we go. Where is it? Where did I put it? I messed up. I slowed down way too early, burned myself out, and I think I have pulled up short. That's Nakamura. We don't want Nakamura, though. We want... Oh, wait, no. I didn't pull up short. I'm right in front of it. Oh, whoopsie doodle. Yeah, Tripper, I think you're right. I think landing this thing sideways is actually, a much nicer way to treat it. Oh, I feel like I'm hitting a pole, or I'm just short. Yep, I am short. That's another thing, just getting a feel for the scale of it versus the Caterpillar 2 is just, that's gonna take me a minute.
Engines off.
Because like I said, with the Caterpillar, you can actually tell where it is physically, just eyeballing it. Can't do that with the C2. is it Friday? Ooh, oh, whoops. Ooh, Friday, man. I got preps to do. You see, anecdotes, the thing is, I never actually got the donuts with the cream. Like, I always just got standard chocolate donuts. I usually don't go fancy with my donuts. Because I can't really taste. I have a condition called hyposmia. So the cream in donuts is always a little weird. So I always kind of get the basics. But, Declan, I don't either. I'm not a coffee drinker. Like, I'll drink tea, like green tea. Or, green teas, peppermint. Or, ooh, that was weird. Whatever that tea that I bought to help out my kidneys, like, stuff like that. Like, I don't really do coffee. Coffee and I do not mix. It's very hard to drink. Yeah, T-Love, like, it is definitely broader. That's the thing about the Caterpillar. Like, it's long, but it's thin. So it's easier to get into awkward places. C2 kind of has that Carrick syndrome, Haha, Keel, yeah. Okay, alright. So this is what I'm talking about. You're telling me... Hold up. That doesn't make any sense. Why the hell would astatine be at base price and maximum stock, but fluorine is not? Unless astatine spawns at full stock on a new server. Hold on. Hold the phone. I am going to reach out. I'm gonna probe something. Sorry, I'm just gonna pop a message to someone who's got some data mining capability. But if astatine does spawn at full stock in a fresh server, that I think would help cement my theory about stock, because okay, so astatine has a cap of 400 SCU. Well, Terminal, like, why would they buy fluorine if astatine is at base price? Like, that's the thing that's throwing me, Okay, so like let's just look. All right, astatine at 157 only restocks 150 units. That is 1.5 SCU a minute. So if we grab our handy dandy calculator, and if you guys are saying anything right now, I can't see it because I'm pulling up my calculator. So that is 150 units a minute. Their full stock is for 400,000. 40,000, my bad. Come back, there we go. So 40,000 divided by 150 units. So that means for 266 minutes, 266 and a half, which according to math, that is 4.5 hours. So that means that no one can buy astatine at this location across all servers for 4.5 hours for it to get back to full price, or full stock, and then the price starts lowering. So, if this respawns at full amounts on a fresh server, and it's not actually pulling from itself, it can actually realistically do that as long as no one is actually, trading it on PTU. But fluorine, for whatever reason, is at 261. So I'm gonna bet $5 that astatine on a fresh server spawns in at full price, or full stock. Okay, so I'm back in the game. We're gonna buy some of that handy dandy astatine and some fluorine and take it over to Deacons. And and now I can see some of the chat. Sorry, I'm catching back up here. You know, I've never had Tim Hortons. You know, it's more of a Canadian thing, and I've never really made my way up to our Beaver Brothers. I hear Burger King took over Tim Hortons, didn't they? Like, a lot of people were complaining about Tim Hortons kind of going downhill after BK took it over. Oh, yeah, Moon. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, man, I am so ignorant. I don't know what I'm talking about. I guess if I just stopped trading all the commodities that everyone else is trading, then I could probably do trade. Man, gee golly, I'm glad he was able to put me on the path of righteousness. Well, Parker, that's the thing. It hasn't been scootily poofed. It's actually looking good. The numbers are phenomenal. Oh, Keel, that's so sad. That is a disgusting number. I'm sorry, buddy. You know, Alexander, and you know, maybe it's just like a local thing, but I think of like the big three of the burger bros that we have in town, like McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King. Like our Burger King is the best, and they are the only ones who has ever offered to make me a burger without salt on it. Because I didn't know it, but apparently people put salt on the patties before they cook them at fast food places. And, like, you know, I live in a very small town, so even if you don't know someone's name, like, everyone kind of knows everybody. And, you know, I was telling the lady about all the kidney stuff, because I got these new hand-breaded chicken sandwiches. And they're only 700 milligrams of sodium. And the spicy ones actually have more sodium. And I was asking her about it. It's like, you know, I gotta watch my sodium. Now, every time I go to Burger King, she asks me if I want them to leave the salt off of my Whopper. And, like, that is some damn good customer service. Like, nobody has ever offered to not put salt on my burger. So, you know, Burger King as a whole, you know, might be a dumpy company, but that is the best damn service I've ever had at a burger joint, you know? Yeah, see, like, I didn't know that. I mean, granted, I don't cook a lot of burgers, you know? And I don't salt stuff, obviously, because kidneys have that Drake-built quality. Moon. Oh, Moon, that's good. That's good, Moon. Oh, yeah, Death, that is true. It's probably a franchise location. I guess I could ask them, but yeah, like that's some of the best customer service I've ever had. Like, no one's ever offered to make my burger less dangerous to me, you know? Hey, Jack. Okay, so trade ain't better. It's the same. If anything, it's probably worse. But that's what we're investigating. And I've got theories. I've got hunches. I have tests that I have been doing, and doing more research.
Landing gear down.
Really, Mud? Well, I mean, apparently they do it on the Whoppers, at least at this location. Okay, so Mud, if you were a store manager, I got a question. Those grill sear marks they have on all the Whopper patties. Those are just printed on there, right? Like, do they actually grill those into there, or are they just printed? So I figure they're just, you know, probably printed. Like, I've had a lot of cold Whoppers that still had the sear marks on them. Or are they, like, pre-grilled and then, like, frozen again? Oh, really? So they're not actually printed. They are, like, straight up grilled like that. Okay. That's, Huh. Who knew? Alright. Blind. Did I do it?
Landing complete.
I don't feel like I did it. Nope, still pulling up short. Okay. Getting
Launch complete.
that frame of reference is difficult. go. Let's see if that did it. Whoa, I went way too high for that. And I think I went forward. No, I didn't go forward too far. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna take some getting used to.
Engines off.
Yeah, you know, Kill, you're right. Like, Griffiths is, like, everywhere in Star Citizen. Ah, death. Got it. Uh-oh. Are we in a... looking at that B-win. We might be in a... Ah, it's back. Oh. No! Let me through. Let me through. Yeah, correct. Like, it does a little bit of an issue, but it just might be me getting a feel for the ship. I do feel like the C2 is a little bit more difficult to land than a Caterpillar. Because, you know, a Caterpillar has that 14 landing gear situation. Oh yeah, Declan, I saw an article about that somewhere. Yeah, Moon, the elevator's been pretty calm. No spooky boots, no ghosts. T-Lev, it seems like it just resets itself every time you take off. Like, I think it's counting it being up as being open, so it resets to the bottom. Yeah, Parker. Caterpillar always lands on its feet, because it has too many of them. Okay, so 304, 101, What is the price on astatine? 805 and 290 for fluorine. Okay, so you're telling me that I was able to get base price astatine at 157, but Deacons is buying at like minimum level of astatine, and I can't even empty it all. Yeah, so something's weird here. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. And again, I'm not a scientist. I'm not an economist. Like, I'm not even a smart man. But I think I know what's going on with this. Oh yeah, Negosha. Like, landing like this, you'd have to pull up perfectly to get like the rear ramp lined up. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't spend a lot of time loading up tanks, you know? Can I drop that from here? Did they fix that yet? Let's just take a look-see, shall we? Hey, Explodo! Oh, it's bad, man. It's no bueno. Well, see, Dark, like, I don't even get them with cheese. You get it without cheese, it's a little bit less sodium. Yeah, that's gotta... Where are you going? Where are you going? See, that's creepy. I don't like that. That is unkind. That is not kosher. That was a ghost elevator. Guitars, I don't want you to be right. I don't want you to be right. I'm sorry, man. I feel like maybe you're right, though. I feel like I told this thing to go up. There we go. Okay. Yeah, T-Love, that's what it seems like. We've got a ghost on my ship. And it's going and buying all the commodities right before I walk into a place. It's that ghost economy. Shit, Kill, like, I feel like I need the X-Files theme.
Engines on. Launch complete.
All right. Let's go take a look. All right, so what do we not visit? Let's go to Benson. Let's go to Benson. Benson Mining. Where are you, Benson? I feel like that was Benson. Like I just ignored poor Benson. Yeah, that was Benson.
Quantum travel engage. Landing gear up.
Well, Slim, the problem is, like right now, since all the servers, share an economy, it's really difficult for one person to affect that because you can't really account for everyone else. Like, for example, Slim, like if you tried to blockade a place to keep the price low because no one's buying it, you can't really do it because everyone else in any other server across the entire game can just go there and buy it. So, like, one person cornering the market really isn't going to work at this point in time.
Landing gear down.
Oh, Parker. Parker, I want to go back to Shady Glen. I miss Shady Glen. Shady Glen does not return my calls. They leave me on read. They do not respond to my voicemails. They no longer tag me on Twitter. Poor Shady Glen just does not want to see Jack. And I pulled up way too quickly. Alright. Let's put this boat down, go see what Acetine is looking like at Benson.
Landing.
I'm an idiot! Why don't I just look sideways when I'm landing? I've got a friggin' Toby, that's what I should be doing. I don't have to be stuck looking ahead.
Complete.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Take my space license. Yes, I did, Explodo. Yes, I need to go comment on that. I need to give him some love back. Old DG did some exposure on my state of trade. That made me happy. That made me feel peachy keen. When I found out about it, I was lying in bed half asleep. And then I think I fell asleep again after watching it. But yeah, that made me feel special, man. See, Jack, like their current system doesn't work well for that, like caravan trading, and that's a very single player thought experience. Like if I can only buy a little bit, that screws over literally everyone else behind me trying to purchase, Like, that works great in a single-player game, not so much for an MMO. Hey, Keel, that's nice, man. Good. Good on you. Oh yeah, Deadeye, exactly. Like, I mean, I can go make 20,000 off over 400,000, or I can, go do a Comrade mission in 2 minutes and get paid the same and not risk almost $500,000. Now, see, Acetine over here on the exact same server, they've only got 3 SC. I mean, technically, they don't even have that. But Fluorine over here is also high-priced. At least we can fill up. Now, let's do something. Okay, also, iodine. No one's buying iodine. I guarantee you, no one is buying iodine. Yet, the price has gone up by 3 cents. Yeah, Moon. I guess that one guy was right. I am ignorant. I keep forgetting that I can look to the left. Yeah, Terminal, I heard something about that. I also remember when we were supposed to be getting a video for Squadron 42. You guys remember that? When it was going to come any week now? Did that ever release? I forgot all about that. Laramie, so all the new commodities are gone. They were weekend-only things. All the new commodities have been scoodle-poofed. William, that's the word. Of course, when Quanta was announced, it was only supposed to be a year away, and that was nearly 2 years ago. So, I won't believe it until I'm in it. But, word on the street is they're going to be talking about it soon. That took long enough. Alright. Let's get back on the road. Let's go back to 157. I want to see what Astatine is looking like now. It's been about, a couple of minutes. It's probably a time to change back into non, stock price. So let's see what Astatine's looking like. We bought a couple of units. Well, Declan, according to a random guy on Spectrum, the C2 is not a cargo ship. Apparently the C2 Hercules, a civilian model, it's not meant to transport tanks, is not a cargo ship. It's not meant for cargo, so we shouldn't worry about cargo being fixed with the introduction of a cargo ship. Because it's not a cargo ship. That's right, Death. Quanta'll come out tomorrow. Tomorrow. You guys remember Answer the Call 2016? We were so happy then. That's it, Kai. Yeah, it's meant to transport Auroras, not packages, boxes, or bags. William, I do use Galog. I use a combination of Galog, SC Trade Tools, and a few haphazard spreadsheets that I have put together myself. Because I am a goblin, and I cannot organize my own information in a cohesive manner that can make sense to people outside of my brain space. Yeah, Death, exactly. Like, they never finished that fight. You mean C's not for civilian? I thought it'd be for civilian. Where's that pole? There's that pole. So, like, what's the M for in the M2? Is it merrier? Or more carrier? Feel like I pulled up short. I'm a little short, but good enough. I'm getting better.
Engines off.
Hey, man. Yeah, trade is still garbo. Trade is in the gutter. It's bad. To quote E40, it's all bad. Great song, by the way, by E40. I don't know if you guys ever listened to E40. Yeah, did I like the cookie idea? The cookie carrier. Yeah, corrupt. All the bombs. That's a good one. All the bombs. Well, it's kind of like my keybinds for working the handcart in Derail Valley. You know, like Y is for you want to go up, and then U is for undown. Or unup. I think that's it. Unup, yeah. Yeah, Dark. Man, like, I wish they had a ship like this size that hauled cargo. That would be so nice. William, I'm just having a few issues, like, really learning the ship as far as, like, landing goes. I'm just used to a lot of the space on the Caterpillar, or the way it handles. Okay, yeah, see, the price on Astity's only gone up by 701. And, I mean, obviously I can't see if they've got full stock or not. I mean, I guess I could go get a new ship. Let's do that, actually. Let's do that. So we're gonna go to Grimhex, grab the M2 or a Caterpillar, and see what the stock on Astatine is. You know, T-Love, like, Invictus is so-so for me. Like, it's fun. Like, you know, it's a nice parade. I'll walk around. Like, all the newbies will get it in for their free fly and enjoy themselves or hate it, because, you know, the learning curve is a wall, an absolute wall. But, you know, like, it is a fun time. Meeting all the starry-eyed newbies. We're getting to rent all these ships. You know, we'll see about the Scorpius, or whatever it's called. Yeah, William, like, having like an actual backup camera, or straight down MFD, that would be so nice. I mean, I say that. We've already got a backup camera, it's just kinda wonky-donk. Really, Deadeye. So the C2, the civilian ship, isn't for cargo. Like, then what is it then? Tell me, what the hell is it? What is the civilian transport ship for? I would love to know. I would absolutely love to know what the civilian transport ship is for. What is civilians transport? I bet it's not cargo. I bet they got a bunch of tanks to transport. Never mind that the Galactopedia entry specifically mentions that people use it for cargo. Oh, Explodo, nice, man. Where are you going? You going anywhere in particular? Or is this going to be like a stay-at-home thing? Chad, that's trafficking. You're thinking of the Starlifter. Or any Drake ship.
Quantum travel complete.
Well, you know, Lonix, you say that, but the Caterpillar is already the dance ship. Remember, like, all the, like, bikini strippers they had? And, that one, expo? Back in, like, 2018? Wow. All the asteroids forgot to spawn. This is a dangerous approach. Hey, no worries, Mad. Truth be told, I might miss some of the questions, so I apologize if someone says something and I don't respond to it. Alright, let's grab ourselves an M2, which must stand for more ships that don't carry cargo. And you know what? This is PTU, so we're gonna see if we can finagle a rear landing or a reversed. I don't think we can. I think I'm gonna mess it up, but I'm gonna give it a try. And we are at a possible 30K. Well, let's see if we can get this thing in here before we 30K. Alright, so we are aligned. That looks pretty good. Oh yeah, look at that vector indicator. That is way off. That is horrendously off. Okay, so if that's the case, I need to put that right there, I think. Ah, yeah, I flubbed that. How badly did I flub that? A lot. Okay, that is a very thin window. There is very little room for error there. So that's gonna be fun to figure out. I'll get it one day. Today's not gonna be that day. But you know, give me a few weeks to practice, and I can throw that in there. Ah, yes. Oh, what is with the frames? Hey, no more 30K. Okay. Yeah, Deadeye. According to the one guy on Spectrum, and I guess more people, okay, so the generous, super nice person who runs SC Trade Tools has just confirmed to me that astatine does spawn at a what the hell? Whatever. I'm not here for this ship. I'm grabbing another. Astatine does spawn on a fresh server with full yeah, so it actually spawns with full astatine, does not spawn with full fluorine. So I think that actually does help cement my theory. Because if that's the case, astatine spawning at a full amount there would damn sure, you know, ensure that no one is actually trading astatine at 157 right now like we did. Hey, Mel. Yeah, so, alright, so, for all of you guys who are just joining, I put a Spectrum link, down in the description of the video, about a theory that I have of why trade is sucking right now, and it's basically, long story short, the server eats its own cargo, and then the economy server goes, oh, that means a lot of cargo was sold, so let's lower, or price hike it across every other server. Why did I come down here? Whatever, I'll sell my astatine. Because there's a lot of commodities that actually spawn at 0 stock on a new server. So then the main server goes, huh, they sold a lot. Better tell all the other servers that. Yeah, that's it. Astatine. But yeah, so according to the guide SC Trade Tools, astatine at 157 spawns with full stock. Fluorine does not. So I think that actually helps cement my theory. That means I need to edit my post. Alright, let's grab a different ship. Let's see what the stock is now. Let's grab the M2, because it's, you know, it's a big thing right now. Yeah, Lonix, I'm not even worried about a lot of the people responding, because either, one, they're not responding about the actual issue, they're telling me shut up, wait for quantum, which is always super helpful, by the way. Like, literally no other gameplay loop has to be told, shut up and wait for improvements. Like, you know, bounty hunting, like, when they did the whole, like, oh, you gotta fly to your target now, everyone complained and they retracted it immediately. You know, mining's been getting love for months. But when traders are like, you know, please, sir, I want some more. You know, everyone is like, shut up, you're getting Quanta, you don't need more right now. Like, just wait for Quanta. We've been waiting for years. Yeah, Negosha, I'm not even going to attempt to say that. No, Nick, no. So bounty hunting is going to stay the same. They rescinded the having to fly like 600 kilometers there. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'm gonna switch to the RTX voice. So voice quality might drop so slightly. It's just getting slightly warm with the day picking up. And I'm sorry, but I love my air conditioner more than I enjoy sounding nice. So RTX.
Crusader Industries, a journey worth taking. Systems on. Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete. Landing gear up.
Okay, what about now? Are you guys hearing me now? Sorry, I think RTX is being a little aggressive. I might have to retool it. So I'm gonna try to suffer. I'm gonna try to suffer for you guys. Okay, well it's not fixed. I think RTS is just being annoying. Actually, hold on. Let me just check something. Properties, RTX. I will try dealing with it. Yeah, Chomp. I think that was... I mean, Grimhex was having some issues when I first came in.
Quantum travel complete.
Ah, corrupt. I don't want... Okay, like, you say that. Listen. Do you guys really want to deal with this? Doesn't it sound like lightsaber sounds for you guys? Like, I've already put enough tears into Star Citizen. I can put some sweat, too. Like, I don't want that to sound like a bunch of lightsabers going off in the background.
Landing gear down.
Oh yeah, Terminal. Why is it so bright? Why is that area given like this beacon of light? You guys are seeing this, right? Hey, Falcon. Currently, man, honestly, there's not really a good trade route in 3.13. It's all bad. That's actually the problem. That's why we're doing a bunch of research right now on PTU. And I think we figured out what's causing it. Alright. Oh, what am I doing? Oh well, whatever. What? Obstructing parking area? What parking area? That parking area? Fine, I'll just go away and land sideways. You're right, Tripper, I'm gonna have to land sideways. Because the mean people at Platinum Bay don't like me. I just have to boop the snoot on this thing.
Landing.
Alright, how'd I do this time? More center. Getting better.
Engines off.
Yeah, man, have a good one, man. Enjoy your Monday. Oh yeah, Terminal. I think he's buying all the acetine. John, you'd think so, but nobody was here. You know, Chop, I think it does claw through fuel, but the thing is, it has such a massive fuel tank that you don't really notice. Like, it's not fuel hungry like the Star Runner was when it first came out, or the Nomad. Like, fuel actually works for it, and it's part of their first initial tests of having massive fuel tanks that will be just expensive to fill up. Like, they last a while, but they're just, you know, more expensive, or to put it in ultra technical terms. Yeah, exactly, Falcon. Like, that's been our big thing. Like, when you can do a monitor mission in 2 minutes and get paid 20K, but have to risk almost 500,000. Okay, so we're gonna sit here. We're gonna be very bored for a little bit. So they have, you know, 861. So we're gonna wait here, and this could be up to 10 minutes. I apologize, but we're gonna see if this number goes up by 150. That's the target number we're looking for. So if you guys have, you know, any questions or whatever, let me know. It's gonna be chat with Jack while we wait. Our current number is 33861. Let me just write this down in Notepad. Come here, Notepad. And we're looking at a maximum 10-minute wait. But oh, looks like it may have just reset. I did not. Okay. You know, John, I love the C2. I'm having some issues learning how to land it, but, you know, that's just, you know, new ship jitters. Ian, trade is... No, trade is not actually working. We are currently in the PTU, and trade is messed up on PTU. It's pretty much the exact same that it was in live. That's why we're actually doing some numbers testing. I think I figured out what's causing trade to be awful. In fact, I actually have to update my Spectrum post. So yeah, target number we're looking for is this plus 150. Which should be, because I cannot do numbers in my head. You know, for a guy who trades a lot, I'm bad at math, guys. I'm bad at numbers. I'm terrible at it. You know, getting in the trade for me was a mistake. Alright, so we should be looking at number 3411. Well, Ian, I've gotta stay here and hit this the second it updates. Otherwise, I would totally go for a walk. So we're gonna be at boring screen time for just a little bit. Just a little bit. Death, they're actually like 413, 409. Like, barrel prices are sky high. And I don't think anyone's trading barrel on PTU, so that kind of further cements my my theory. Hey, Obliteron, how you doing, man? And yeah, exactly, we're watching the grass grow for science. This isn't going to be a particularly interesting part of the stream, but by golly, we're going to science the hell out of it. I mean, even if it is goblin science. Like, okay, so that's the kind of science I do. Goblin science. Like, does setting yourself on fire hurt? Yes, it does. Goblin makes note of this. Fire bad. Fire on people you don't like, good. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I am not smart. I am not intelligent. I'm not even that well educated. The whole way that I get by in life is that I sound confident, despite usually not knowing a lot of the stuff that I talk about. You know. Now with trade, you know, I've done a lot of actual research, but I'm not that smart. So I have to do a lot of research to try to keep up, you know. Yeah, see, Bones knows what I'm talking about. Bones knows that I'm really just a goblin with a butter voice. Oh, thanks, John. Oh, no, don't remind me. Like, we could be doing Sea of Thieves right now. We could be doing Sea of Thieves. We could, you know, be like jumping on people's ships and saying stuff like, "Arr, you enjoying Sea of Thieves?" We could be sailing the seas. That's it, JD. That's it. If I was a My Little Pony, I'd have that stonks meme for like a what is it called? The Cutie Mark. That's it. That's it. That's my special talent. Finding stuff to sell and then taking it to places that actually buy it. Actually, you know, the whole reason I got into trade is I was fed up with Jumptown. I was like, screw this, I'm taking my ball and going home. There's gotta be an easier way to make money. And it turned out there was. That's how I got into trade. It's like, I don't need Jumptown, I got a Caterpillar. Well, you guys are killing yourselves over Widow. I'm gonna make some money with like titanium and greasium. Of course, back then, with the whole fully resetting, you made more money off of greasium than you could laranite, because you couldn't really buy a lot of laranite, and it wasn't worth that much in the first place. Keel, the best way to do it is to offer them $20. You know, like the price of the Aurora ES. Like, hey man, like, you know, you go 25, I'll go 20. Get that Aurora, because, you know, Keel, actually, yeah, today's the last day for them to get the free Aurora. Nick, not really. Easiest way to avoid a 30k is to be on a smallest possible server, because less people means less chances for things to get screwed up. Now, I doubt it really matters, but I usually find the Australian servers to be more stable. Maybe the people on the Australian servers just aren't doing things that cause 30ks. But, you know, a 30k is just a generic... The server died, we don't specifically know why, so it's filed under error code 30k until we figure it out. Like, it's not like a specific... okay, here we go, we got numbers. So, the target number we were looking for was 3411. That doesn't seem right. We were at 33861. I think I did my numbers wrong. No, I didn't do my numbers wrong. So, 3411 minus 33924. Okay, so we only got back 87. Wait, hold on, did I do that right? Oh, buddy, I think I've messed up my numbers. 33861. Alright, we had 3,386. So, nope, come back. I hate that this thing kicks me off like every 40 seconds. Okay, 33924. Come here, calculator. 33924 minus 33861 equals 63 units. So we should have actually probably should have been about 1,500 or a little bit less, but we only got back 63 units. So, that means someone purchased some astatine, or a new server came in. But if it spawns at full, it does spawn at full. And we're still missing like 60 SCU. So, someone bought a little bit of astatine, I'm going to assume? Maybe, just to check prices? Yeah, Declan, have a good one, man. Okay, well that didn't really answer anything. That's gonna probably be like an hour's worth of wait. I'm not gonna make you guys look at a kiosk for a damn hour. That's something I can do in some off time. Well, you know, watching the Page Master or something. Hey, Mark, I sure am. I sure am testing trade. They didn't really change much, but they added some new commodities over the weekend, and they took them away today. Or late last night. Yeah, exactly. Nag, that's the thing. I'm bad at math. I'm really bad at math. Actually, hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I want to go take a screenshot. No, Death. They added pizza, construction material. Damn it, not pizza. You got me. You got me, Death. Good job. They added souvenirs, construction materials, audiovisual equipment, helium, and fireworks. They had amazing profit margins, which quickly were reduced to about 1% profit margin with everyone buying them, and I'm assuming not spawning at full. And then they were removed yesterday. Terminal my base caterpillar. Currently, the pirate caterpillar and the best in show are safe. They are safe. Why can't I grab that? There we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna print screen that. That's all I need. Hey, Mario, how you doing, man? You know what, JD? Okay, so as far as the merchantman goes, and I'm sorry, I'm having to turn my air conditioning on here again. It's still really early on the merchantman. I like the idea of it. I don't know if it's the type of ship that I'll ever actually fly. As far as, like, you know, actually being a shop. But I do like the idea of it. It's just, I don't have enough information on it for an informed opinion. So I don't want to tell you something to affect an opinion when I'm not a good person to ask about it. Now, as far as the privateer goes, I feel like the privateer is the original concept for the Kraken. And, you know, it's also a good idea. You know, making a shop out of it. And that gives, like, an alternative to the merchantman, like a bigger way to go up, you know, as far as, like, size goes. Like, maybe like a tier or, you know, career path. You start in a merchantman, go to a Kraken. Still don't know if the privateer is for me. Base Kraken is more of my style. But, yeah. Like, I like the idea of it. I don't have enough information to really go, yeah, it's great, or no, it's bad. David, they've been about the same. Maybe it's, you know, where is it? Shading? 55, 50, 65 is what I'm currently set at, so maybe it's less, you know, foggy looking. Yeah, sure, Death. Yeah, I could do that. I could sell ship parts before I get my own Kraken and start selling ships off the Kraken. See, that's also the thing, JD, like, I don't want the privateer, but I want the Kraken because I want to buy and sell ships off the top of it while moving cargo, you know, on the underside. So yeah. So tell you what, I think this is gonna be us for the day. I've gotten, you know, a lot of relevant information. So we're gonna go park at Grill 1 for fun. Probably gonna another patch today. It doesn't matter where I park, but you know, whatever. Well, Parker, you know, it was the whole, like, remember when they did the you choose the next Drake ship, and they said a floating mini mall, like a floating truck stop where you can get out, refuel, repair, rearm, and buy and sell stuff. And then the Kraken they sold us was basically a base model carrier. Then they came out with the privateer, which was the original concept in the first place. Hey, VP. Oh yeah, well I'm actually probably about to call it for the day. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, Keel, I should look at Reshade. I know a lot of people like Reshade. I'm a very vanilla player, you know? And yeah, Tripper, I would love that. Now the thing is, Tripper, if someone gets on it, they can't send it up. But, you know, they can still stand up. Yeah, Parker, like the Kraken, when the Kraken was first pitched, they had like a you choose the next Drake ship competition. And it started as like a live video where they were just spitballing ideas. Like, oh, we'll make a... That's why I hate the Vulture. When the Vulture was first pitched, it was like a super crappy scavenger. Like a scrap ship. Didn't have lasers, like you had to get out, hand cut the stuff yourself, and shove it in the ship. And it's like, at that point, like, you can just do that with any ship. Like, it's not a salvage ship, that's just a shitty cut.
Quantum travel complete.
And then, you know, the Drake exploration ship, basically the answer to the Constellation. And then they're like, hey, what about a floating mini-mall where you can buy stuff, like a truck stop, like a Space Buc-ee's? And the Vulture won the poll, and I was upset. I was butthurt. I was salty. Oh, VP, that's fair, man. That's fair. Oh, sorry, did I? My bad, dude.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Ah, should have slowed down in time.
Engines too hot.
Actually, I should close those back. Alright, we're gonna try it again. And I don't think I'm gonna pull it off. But, by golly, we're gonna try.
Landing gear down.
Alright. So I would say we're mostly center. That's all my chaff going off. Decouple. See, now it's straight, so maybe I was messed up last time. That's a lot of chaff going off behind me. Did I do that? Come on. Come on. Give baby a win. He needs it. No! Oh, damn. Oh, well. That's gonna take some practice, so I'll work on that. I don't know when you'll see it, but I will work on that. Oh, well.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Can't win them all, or sometimes any of them.
Off. Landing complete.
Death. Alright, so like I said, we're gonna end it here. We are going to end it. So I want you guys to have fun and do your best to tolerate your Monday. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll do some testing, or maybe we'll, play something else. Give FC a bit of a break. As always, I want you guys to stay safe, have fun, drink plenty of water, and watch the amount of salt that you're ingesting. That goes both for sodium and internet salt. And yeah, you guys have a good one. All right, so until next time, keep on trucking. Have a good one, guys. Oh, yeah, eco. Ooh, yeah, Crumple, we might do some more eco. Be nice. Have another eco stream. Alright. That's it. Have a good one, guys. Good night. What am I saying? It's 11. It's 11:30. Have a good day. Unless, of course, you're in Europe. Then have a good night. Alright, have a good one, guys.